Fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 4 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 133.4 pounds. Fighting out of Cork, Ireland, Darren O'Gorman.
My name is Darren O'Gorman. I'm a professional fighter. My dream is to make it to the UFC. Currently fighting with Cage Warriors.
Darren O'Gorman.
First memory of MMA, I guess. Walking into there was an MMA clinic. It was after opening up in Cork City, where I'm from in Ireland. I walked in there. I was recommended to get physiotherapy, and I walked in and I saw boxing. I'd been doing boxing at the time, and I saw a boxing ring, boxing bags. Then I saw a cage as well, so I had to ask what was this about. Literally got told it was just martial arts, the freest form of fighting. So I went straight home, got on YouTube, started looking it up, and instantly knew I had to start this thing straight away. I think definitely hard work and grit. A lot of people said like they had the heart of a lion in my boxing fights. I think that was one of my main attributes, and just the love for fighting. I've always had a love for it, even from a kid. You know, I started like literally as small as WWF, WWE as I came along, doing a bit of kickboxing, karate. There was always part of me wanted to fight. Started watching Rocky films, that knew straight away then boxing was what I needed to get into. And yeah, just from there, I mean, it took me a long time to persuade my parents to let me start boxing. I think maybe 4 years, 5 years before I actually was allowed to get into it. But I think then once I started it, once they saw it, they kind of knew that was for me. That was the path that I needed to go down. With MMA, the main thing is, I guess, you need to kind of keep win streak going. And for me, the biggest hurdle has been, even though my performances have been good, it's been kind of like 1 win, 1 loss, 2 wins, 1 loss. I think those little setbacks and things like that have been kind of what have been holding me back along the ranks at the moment.
And 29-28 in favour of your winner by way of split decision in the blue corner.
I definitely feel like I'm a much more established fighter and a much better fighter than I believe where I am in the ranks. And I just think that those one little setbacks in between every now and again have been the hardest hurdle for me to get to where I want to get to. As I said, I've kind of always been hearing of people like, you know, you're good at this, you make it fair in this. So that's been my drive to keep it going. I've had some good finishes, you know. I've had national Irish title with Battle Zone Fighting Championships. That was a boost to say, okay, well, shit, okay, we've pushed it to a new level. I've got a national belt now. So what's next for me? And then there was Cage Warriors came on the horizon, and then, you know, so that was a big step up for me in terms of promotions, fighting on national shows, and now I'm fighting on international shows where all of a sudden a world title is now an opportunity, you know. And I believe that anyone in this division I can beat on my night. So I think, yeah, definitely, I think that's Cage Warriors getting that world title is my goal.
But he's never been able to really build his base too much onto his side. O'Gorman's attacking, fighting him out, looking to step that top leg over. There we go again. He's going to look up a reverse triangle here. Oh, straight armbar entry as well, but I think he's going to run out of time.
Stop! Over. I guess moving to London for my professional career was risking everything. You know, going full time with something is never an easy task, but I just made the commitment for it, and there's definitely been self-doubts in it, but I think I have a lot of belief in myself now, and I believe I'm on the right path, and I do believe that I can get where I need to get to if I just keep plugging away at this.
Creighton here, puts a lot of pressure on Creighton. There we go, that's right under the chin, Nick. It's tight, he's got it tight. Comeback, well done Darren O'Gorman, what a comeback.
My mother has never missed a fight. My dad's been at pretty much all of them as well, apart from, you know, there's 1 or 2 that just couldn't make it. It wasn't around for them at the time, but if he's around, there's never a show he'll miss. So they truly are the rock behind this. You know, they see what it does. They've been to shows and they see the hard work that people have to put into it. And now it's nearly the case where my mum rings me after an MMA show, you know, and she's, oh, did you see that? I'm getting the gossip from her, like filling me in. So like I'm coming into the gym and I'm like, I'm not going on to MMA fighting for my information. I'm getting it through my mum, like, so it's a bit mad. So it did take me a long time to get them to turn to it. There's a lot of kind of couple of things behind it. Why it took them a while to turn me into it. And there's valid reasons with it, but I think, yeah, as I said, once they saw the dedication, once they saw the work and what goes into it, they've become fans of it, and yeah, they're open to it. Definitely, I think there's an attribute for every coach I've trained under that has moulded me to be the fighter that I am, you know, from the start. I mean, going right back to my boxing coaches, they were as tough as you get. I think they were what drilled the toughness into me, was from starting boxing at a tough age. And just everybody that has coached me over the years has left a mark on me somehow. I think there's just too many to start going through now.
Pretty much the perfect fight up to that point.
The dead stuff, so for them, yeah, it's just more about the style and the art. I have one personal one here that's dedicated to my granddad that I designed for myself. A couple of ones you don't really want to see that might have a couple of weird stories. I might start making this interview a bit X-rated. I'm an anti-hero, choose your faith.